And the race is on. Caught him in a pretty good line. Toward the inside, Special Affair was out quickly. Now here's the gray. She's a keeper, flashing some early speed. Just between them, Whispering Sea, as they bend into the stretch for the first time. It's She's a Keeper and Special Affair. Those two right together as they go by the line. Cloudy Bay's now up into the third spot. Mrs. Katz is fourth. Out wide, Mighty Maddie takes over fifth from Delightful Summer. In between horses, Sudoku, Terry, Whispering Sea. Those top eight only covered by about 4.5 lengths. Length and a half more then. Back to My Last Red Scent. Inside of that one comes Amon Scent. Liz Queen Fleur de Lis with one beat early on, and that's My Janet, who's 12th and last at about 11 lengths off the early lead. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter mile. She's a Keeper. And on the outside, Cloudy Bay. Those two, 1-2, as Mighty Maddie's now up to that third spot. Special Affair tucks back fourth, just 2.5 off the early lead. Mrs. Katz in the all-purple colors is fifth right now. Sudoku Terry's in and amongst horses. Down at the fence comes Delightful Summer. Whispering Sea is running along in eighth right now, about 5.5, 6 off the top pair. It's a length more then. Back to My Last Red Scent. Amon Scent with two beat. Those are Liz Queen Fleur de Lis, and My Janet continues to trail. 47-2 for the opening half-mile time. Cloudy Bay on the outside just in front. If She's a Keeper toward the inside, they're a length and a half in front of Special Affair. Mrs. Katz trying to gear up from fourth. In behind that comes Delightful Summer. Sudoku Terry's after that. Whispering Sea has got to do better. Still has to find about 7 lengths as they come to the top of the lane. She's a Keeper tries to kick away. Now Special Affair gets off the rail trying to rally up. Outside of that one comes Mrs. Katz. Final furlong left to go. She's a Keeper. Mrs. Katz now up to second. Special Affair back third. She's a Keeper. Mrs. Katz. It's down to these two. She's a Keeper wanders in. Mrs. Katz has the momentum. Mrs. Katz to win it. She's a Keeper was second. Third, Special Affair. Amon Scent looked to get fourth. Fifth was close, either My Janet or Whispering Sea. The exact to 10 and 9, $67. Trifecta, $912.85. The Dime Super, $1,886.97. Daily Double, $26.70. There was a consolation pick 3 with that 3. It was a late scratch in the 8th race, rather. That was $20.20. The pick 3, $51.70. Late pick 4, $168.20. Late pick 5, $1,037.60. And the Ultimate 6, $4,345. But multiple winning tickets. The carryover moves on, $21,200.